Hello, my sweet love. I'm Amanda of Amanda's School of Stillness. And we're just here being still for a hot second before we unleash all heaven. I'm being held down by these nice little rocks and just getting settled and grounded. And I invite you to do the same for yourself. Wherever you are, as long as it's not operating heavy machinery, flutter the eyelids closed. Take a deep breath in through the nose if the sinuses are open. And sigh it out through the mouth. And another deep breath in through the nose. And sigh it out through the mouth. And then open those beautiful eyelids to see your world, my love. Nervous system regulation is currency, baby. So the more grounded you are, the more relaxed you are, the more engaged you are, not out of stress or out of panic or out of fraught, disorganized energy, but out of peace. The higher your currency rises, and when I say currency, I mean monetary, I mean energetic, I mean creativity, I mean every possible form of currency. Your nervous system is what runs the energy of life through you. So if that little baby isn't regulated and grounded, then life will feel uncertain, chaotic, disappointing, stressful, overstimulating, and unpleasant. So, starting off on that wonderful note, hello, how have you been? It's been a few days since our last little live chat, and at that time I said, try to go as easy on yourself as possible. Easy. I said it was a time of transformation. I said things were changing rapidly. I said you were changing rapidly, and you were, and you are. And now those changes are starting to settle in. I've been peeping the collective. I've been scoping around. I've been astrally projecting. I've been in trance and meditation. I've been interfacing with people, yes, real life human beings, gathering data. I've been looking at myself like the little scientist that I am. And I see now that there's a really high likelihood that you know what needs to change with you. You're seeing your shadows more clearly than you ever have. You may even be aware of your desires for the very first time in a way you've never seen them before. I keep channeling, oh my God, I know what I want. Oh my God, I know what I want. So you know what you want then. It might not be a thing. It might not be an object or something material or even a goal. But it could be a feeling. It could be a frequency. You know what you want to anchor and ground into your reality. Excellent. Excellent. You've gone as easy with yourself as you're capable of going. You're doing the best that you can. I'm so proud of you. I don't need to know you to tell you that I'm proud of you. I can feel you. That's my gift. That's how I roll. I can feel you, sense you. I see you. You're human. You're part of the condition. You're one of the collective. You're essential. And I thank you. I thank you. Here's the channeled message for today. We're almost ready to open our hearts. Almost. Give it about a week, 2 weeks, before I start dropping that most powerful system of shifting out of your intellect into your heart. The thing about information is, I've learned a lot about universal efficiency over the past few months. And there's no sense in working to produce something that cannot yet be received. This goes for you too, by the way. So before you begin to change yourself or expend effort, this is why I keep reinforcing the message of nervous system regulation. If you yourself are not yet ready to receive, the type of frequency you desire, the type of energy you want to ground, the type of changes you are aware of needing and wanting to create. If you're not ready to receive it, don't do it. Don't even try. Please stop. Please stop. It goes for others as well. Don't try to change anybody else. Don't try to give to anybody else. Stop right in your tracks and instead ground. Settle. When we move into opening the heart and we start the meditation practice that you are going to be starting to revolutionize your life, to allow yourself to integrate into the new dimensions that are available for you, they're seeking inhabitants, and you're destined to be one of them. But in order to get from here to there, your nervous system needs to be equipped. It will be a discomfort zone to allow change to happen over the next days and weeks. It will be a discomfort zone. Change is not comfortable, my love. I'm going to use meditation as an example. I've been meditating for years. The most I've ever meditated in a day, and I don't mean at a retreat or under some sort of supervision, is probably 8 to 12 hours, somewhere in there. And even with all this experience under my belt, shifting from the mental realm to the realm of heart, to the realm of the body, the physical, channeling divine beings, looking at the world, looking across dimensions, hither and thither, going deeper into my own systems. Even in finding divine bliss and ecstasy, sitting and crying for hours and just receiving wave after wave of divine love, transmissions that blow the lid off the intellect completely and leave you speechless and, quite frankly, dumbfounded. Even in that, if I am in a disorganized nervous system state and I'm dysregulated, I'm triggered or activated, frustrated, stressed, or drained, the very idea of meditation upsets me. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. And it's my life. So, to put this into perspective, I completely understand the resistance that crops up at the idea of slowing down, settling down, stilling the noise, breathing. And being with the unrest that's swirling internally, instead of trying to run away from it into knowledge or an activity or some sort of sacred work. Baby, I've been there. I'm speaking to you first hand, person to person. I get it. But you want change. Change is coming. You're ready for it. You've been preparing and making a way and opening the frequency. At the very least, you're change curious. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Those who pretend they want change the least, they want it the most. Let's just reveal it for what it is. They get titillated by the thought of it. So you're ready. And I'm telling you, it's going to be uncomfortable. There's going to be discomfort in creating a new discipline, setting up a practice, sitting with yourself, going into places that have never been investigated by your entire generational line. That's what we're going to be doing. And if you're finding this transmission now or later, it's your time to do that. This is your introductory jump-in point. You're about to radically shift consciousnesses. And you're ready. It's just my loving duty to prepare you by telling you, my sweet friend. It's going to be uncomfortable. That's all. So, as long as we can accept that, then we can step into it. I like to set expectations realistically. You will go into the discomfort zone, but you will love it. You will love it. So in the next few days, my request to you, my sweet, sweet friend, is to love yourself enough to give grace should old patterns crop up in their last gasping breaths. Old triggers pop up, old fears pop up. Kiss them. Don't face them, embrace them. Oh, hello, my dear friend. Sending you so much love, Dave. Don't face your fears, embrace your fears. Make out with them. Get kinky with it, okay? This is not a joke. When you feel dysregulated, slow the fuck down. Just slow down. If you're driving, lower the speed limit. If there are people in the room, listen. If you're speaking, slow down the words you're saying. Get as grounded as you can, because this shit is uncomfortable. You'll be the first one to do it. I said it before, I'll say it again. Others in your line haven't done it. If they had, you wouldn't need to. So give yourself the grace that is given to a pioneer who's doing something that's never been done before. Okay? That requires kindness. When it comes to meditation, let's not deify the practice. What I'm about to teach you in these coming weeks has nothing to do with the practice. I'm going to teach you the way it works for me. I'm going to teach you the way that my guides and your guides have shown me will work for you. But it isn't about a belief system. It has nothing to do with religion. We'll talk later about how it connects to society and politics and how you're going to affect those things. But it isn't about deifying or creating a savior. It's about finding one in yourself. If you have the power to sit with the discomfort that this process is going to bring to you, it is going to kick your fine, out of your comfort zone, even your cozy spiritual comfort zone. If you have the wherewithal to be with the discomfort, then that's it. That's all you need. That's all I ask. We'll dive. We'll bring scuba suits. It might get weird. That's my favorite. I hope you like it too. The emotions, the mind resists. The heart will scream with joy. As long as you have earplugs, you'll be fine. And fuck it. Losing a little bit of hearing for a good cause. No, my love. No, you did not miss it all again. Well, okay. Yeah, you did. But you didn't miss it all. It'll be right here. And I'm still here. We're just doing closing thoughts. You have this magnificent talent for coming in right in the closing thoughts segment. The wrap up, the cherry on top, the bow on the package. All I'm saying is something that you know very well, my friend, which is if you can be with the uncomfortable, if you can love yourself enough to do it, then boom, that's your rocket fuel. The funny thing is the uncomfortable isn't what we think it is. The mind prepares us to believe, oh, I'll already tell you, Amanda. I can tell you. What's going to be uncomfortable is thinking about your trauma from childhood. Actually, no. That's not going to be uncomfortable. What's going to be uncomfortable is when you're having a good day and you don't accomplish one thing on your list and you destroy yourself for it. And then you try to sit with layers and layers and layers of guilt and shame that come out of seemingly nowhere, all connected to one tiny little trigger that you couldn't even control. What's uncomfortable is surrendering. It's bending and breaking the patterns that have made you who you are thus far. But the beauty of the past few months is that, like me, and where I've been, you've been already hibernating and breaking those without even realizing it. The universe did it for you. It primed and prepped you. It was the perfect time socially and astrologically, environmentally, politically, scientifically, technologically. for life to make you more fluid and flexible without you even realizing it. And if you survived the summer, which many didn't, even in physical form, then it's your time. And even if you find this way later, it just means your time was positioned slightly differently for good reason. I am so glad, my sweet friend. Arshad said my recent transmissions have helped him embrace a whole new level of surrender. And I think the word gentleness was in there. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. That's a delight. Surrender will take us where we're headed. And as I said, it might not feel good at first, but then it's going to feel like ecstasy later. So it's all good in the hood. I do love you. You are lovable and wonderful. And my objective is to help you love you too. With that, my sweet friend, I think I have rambled and rattled. Let me see if there's anything else that wants to come through. Okay. Your own transmissions, your own upgrades and downloads are happening at a lightning fast rate right now. And there's a rhythm to it. Things are slow and quiet. There's a lot of introspection and reflection. And then in sudden moments, lightning bolts of insights are flooding in. Perfect. Don't try to capture it all. Let it pass through you. Your mind is actually relearning how to think right now, as there are various changes taking place in your body. It's biochemical, it's environmental, it's spiritual, naturally. So just allow the changes to happen and flow through you rather than stick to you. As I said before, instead of face your fears, embrace your fears, surround them with love, but don't grip and hold them. Give them a hug and then let go. Let them pass through. You're very much like a sieve right now. So much is passing through you. What's required will stick to you. No grasping is needed. Keep with the ease. Stay grounded. And I will be back soon in this time leading up to the transmission of how to change your consciousness forever. And I cannot wait. Until then, I am sending you all of the love that I've got. It is always more. It is never less. You are so very worthy of it, beautiful soul. Always more. Infinite. Bye for now.